With a lot of controversy looming around the performance of the W14, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff suggested that a radical redesign was the only hope, as the current concept was deemed unfit to fight the big guys of the likes of Red Bull and Aston Martin. But is the W14 an entire mess? Let us take a deeper look into the components of the W14, starting with Aston Martin's AMR23, which is a Mercedes covered by a Red Bull chassis. The AMR23 is currently the second-best Formula One car in 2023, just behind the RB19. Aston Martin AMR23 uses the same power unit as in the W14 designed and developed by Mercedes-AMG. This further proves that aerodynamics should be the true factor behind the lack of pace of the W14. A slight reform of the W14 chassis can unlock the much-needed pace, and even Toto Wolff knows this. Wolff has now opted to bring back James Allison to replace Mike Elliott as the technical director of the Mercedes-AMG Formula One team. Allison is one of the best aerodynamicists in Formula One for over 3 decades now. The brains behind the Mercedes W9 right up to the W12, which were all very competitive Formula One cars, each winning a Constructors' Championship. In 2022, Mercedes saw a dramatic plunge in their performances with the W13, as it only scored 1 win across the season and finished P3 in the standings, nowhere showing any chances for title contention. Though it's not an allegation that Elliott is entirely responsible for the 2022 slump, as the project has been on since 2020. However, with him being in charge, things are not improving either. The 2023 season start has been equally woeful for Mercedes, who could only fetch a mid-table result, and it looks like it would share the same fate as its predecessor, therefore giving back the command to the person who gained an enormous reputation for his work in the team. But his chosen upgrades would only be able to implement from the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, which is scheduled for the 3rd week in May. It's a massive shakeup for the Silver Arrows, who feel vulnerable to Aston Martin's rise, and could see themselves going even further down in the order. Therefore, it seems like this is their quick solution to the horrors they face this season.